So accused Charlie Kirk assassin Tyler Robinson is back in court today, where the judge is set to rule on sanctions and the use of hearsay evidence ahead of the July hearing. All while the defense continues their fight to cross-examine Robinson's former roommate in person, saying, quote, "The state's expansive view of the reliable hearsay concept essentially eviscerates any of the role for the court in the preliminary hearing and purports to make the court even more of a rubber stamp than a grand jury is commonly viewed to be." Mr. Twiggs is a material witness whose wide-ranging recorded statements concerning admissions allegedly made by Mr. Robinson is being used by the state to establish probable cause for a capital offense. Let's bring in Fox News legal analyst Greg Jared. Greg, I want to make this very simple for the audience because they see this legal back and forth banter, and sometimes it's hard to quite understand. So they're upset. They want to be able to cross him, this material witness, the lover of Mr. Robinson, before it actually goes to trial, because they say that the charges shouldn't even stick based on his testimony alone.
Yeah, Lawrence, hearsay evidence is often admissible during preliminary hearings as long as it's reliable. And that's this particular witness you're talking about. Because the standard of proof is probable cause. That's lower than the standard at trial beyond a reasonable doubt. So I suspect that there will be some hearsay evidence that will be conditionally allowed. But when the trial begins, the stronger standard kicks in. It has to fall under an exception to the hearsay rule. Confession is an exception to the hearsay rule. And there are dozens of exceptions. The ruling by the judge, whatever it is, probably is not going to impact the trial. It won't determine guilt or innocence. What will is the digital and witness evidence, which is highly incriminating that Tyler Robinson is the killer of Charlie Kirk.
The number one question I get from our audience, Greg, is, LJ, why is it taking so long? And I guess I would say, hedging a little bit, this is a capital murder trial. This is a court of record. There is an automatic appeal. But it does look like that the defense is trying to buy more and more time, because it seems like they get the sense that there's overwhelming evidence.
Yeah, I mean, look, the judge is being cautious. He's new to the bench. He doesn't want to get overturned on appeal in his first big case. The defense wants to exclude evidence because of alleged prosecutorial misconduct. I mean, look, that's not going to work. Whenever there's widespread media or public misinformation, you know, prosecutors are entitled to generally correct the public record, which is what happened here. You don't want the large jury pool to be tainted by phony stories. The solution is not to exclude evidence, but to find a fair and impartial jury. The fact is, you know, as I said, the overall evidence against Tyler Robinson is compelling. You know, you have incriminating text messages in which he allegedly confesses, DNA evidence on the rifle, surveillance footage, physical evidence that ties him to the crime. You've got post-crime concealment. So, you know, for prosecutors, this is a pretty straightforward case, but the judge wants to make sure that no mistakes are made. And the defense is doing what it can to muddy the waters, cast reasonable doubt with things like DNA. That's not going to work.
We'll be following it. Thanks, Greg.
Yeah.
Be sure to like and subscribe for all the Fox News latest on YouTube, and catch full shows streaming now on Fox One.